Hi guys. First of all, I want to thank the organizing committee for putting me in this awkward position that we normally put you in. When I joined VC, I wasn't expecting that. And I want to thank all of you for doing what you do, because without you, I would be unemployed. I'm going to start by what my mom told me I should never do, and what we tell all of you that you always should do is start telling about yourself. So I'll tell you three things. First, I started, as probably many of you, as a nerd with a master's in physics. And like you, I got really lucky that being a nerd today is cool. And when I have my little son who is 4 years old, I'm pushing him behind his little iPad to become a programmer, because that's where the future is. Secondly, I was extremely lucky to get into technology 15 years ago by starting a very successful company, which was AI to mimic the behavior of real salespeople. I told you I was a nerd. But the nice thing about success, it's very much not a linear path. There was so much failure along the way that I can really sympathize. First of all, to raise money, we had to pitch to at least 100 VCs. So I now know how extremely painful that process is. And during the first year, half of the nights I slept under my desk. So startup is really glorious, and you understand why I finally kind of became a VC. The third part is I came to Accel in a very unconventional way, which was that I started a company on Accel's money and failed. And basically they took me in to make the money back and repay my debt. So here I am slogging through Europe trying to make good. So please help me there. I thought what I would do is explain a little bit how we work as a firm and try to tie it to recommendations, what I think is important for you when you raise money. And then hopefully that is helpful. First of all, we were started in Silicon Valley 30 years ago. And even though all of us really believe very hard that Silicon Valley is not the center of the universe, unfortunately it is. And I think it is really important for any of you who are building an international company that you create a really good anchor to the US. And that's what we try to do with our companies. Secondly, we're a really old VC company. And old normally kind of means boring, and in our fast-moving industry, old is not so good. But in VC, it means that you have a very deep and long established network. So we've IPO'd over 125 companies. We sold 100 companies to leading tech firms, and we have a very large portfolio of companies where you can benefit from working with the people. And my recommendation to you is find a VC that really is willing to open all their floodgates and bring all the value that they've accrued and make it work to your benefit. Thirdly, we're a very international firm, which means I basically live on a plane, which secretly I really love, but don't tell my wife that, because she thinks that it's really sad for me that I have to go to Berlin and spend my time with you here while she is raising our kid. But it also means that we have a very international perspective, and we see the best kind of things from everywhere. And I think that is important to you, that you find someone who is willing to put a lot of sweat into your business alongside you. Number 4, we're a very long-term investor. Our average holding period for a company is 8.5 years, which again, as most of the paths, even to very successful companies, are not linear. We've seen the downs, we've seen the ups, we're patient, we're standing side by side with you, and we know that the best route from A to B is through C, D, E, and F, and a lot of other things as well. Number 5, we're a very big fund. In Europe, we have about 2 billion under management, worldwide about 9, which also means for us, a company really needs to be a big hit to move the needle and move the fund. The good news is we're stage agnostic, so it could be really early or relatively late that we step into your company and help you out. So to give you an example, we invested in a little Finnish company called Supercell when there were 10 people and they didn't have a product yet. and now they're very big. Okay, I have 5 more seconds. So the last thing I want to give you is saying, right now you're doing the hardest thing that exists and the coolest thing that exists, and I hope you, alongside with all the sweat, really enjoy it, and we enjoy to be alongside with you and share the journey. Thank you.